the former education minister, who resigned from the National Infrastructure Commission last year over the government's approach to Brexit, launched into an astonishing tirade in which he claimed that the 2016 referendum result did not give the government a mandate to leave the European Union because the people couldn't approve a deal that didn't exist. Lord Adonis made his remarks on Sky News, in a discussion about his campaign to hold a second referendum on the Brexit deal between the UK and EU when it is finalised. When host Niall Paterson suggested that the British public had already signalled its desire to leave the EU, he angrily replied, "That's not the case at all. What happened 2 years ago was a vote on whether or not we wanted the government to start the process of negotiating leaving the European Union. But nobody could see the terms. We had no idea what was going to happen to our trade, what's going to happen to the whole future of our organisation in terms of security. All of these big issues that matter. We couldn't know that." Sky News Lord Adonis insisted that Brexit could still be reversed, and called for a second referendum, grilled by Paterson over his claim that the result of the referendum was anything other than a clear mandate to leave the European Union. Lord Adonis insisted the people couldn't approve a deal which didn't exist. The key issue now is that the government, after the referendum, rightly started the process of negotiating to leave the European Union. They will produce a deal. When that deal is put to Parliament by the Prime Minister at the end of the year, then we can see what's going to happen to our trade. He added, parts of the media, particularly the BBC, are regarding it as a done deal that we're leaving the European Union. Well, it's absolutely not a done deal at the moment. Lord Adonis has been heavily critical of the BBC for its coverage of Brexit following the referendum result in 2016. He has attacked it on Twitter more than
40 times, accusing it of broadcasting fake news, and regularly using the hashtag.
For those urging me to go quiet on the BBC, important to understand that Brexit and Farage are largely the creation of the BBC. This isn't a side issue but a central issue if we are going to win next year's final deal, referendum to honour our European destiny as a people. Lord Adonis, along with Tony Blair and Nick Clegg, have called for a second Brexit referendum at the end of negotiations in the hope of reversing the June 2016 result.